and welcome back to Liz Art Studios. Today you're going to be making a very creative mask from things from around the house and from around your school. So you're going to gather different things up and I'm going to show you that in just a second. But first we're going to be talking about an artist. Her name is Damsel Frau. That's her artistic name, and she is a mask maker. She makes lots of beautiful different masks, and today we are going to be inspired by her. We're going to use color, we're going to use texture, we're going to use different patterns of the same color to make a beautiful mask. So the first thing that we need to do is get the materials on the table. Okay, so today you are going to need materials like these. They don't have to be the same, but something like this. You're gonna need fabric. You're gonna pick a color. First you pick a color in your head and you say, well, my favorite color is green. My favorite color is yellow. My favorite color is red. And you're going to pick things around the house that you could reuse, okay? And I'm gonna give you some ideas. And like that, you bring them to school, or things from around the school that are no longer needed, and then you can use them for this project, okay? So this is what I took. These are my things that I took from around my house, from around the studio, and from around the school, okay? So I took some fabric, okay? Fabric that had red lines that I had from a long time ago. Some felt fabric also. I took some red paper. See, these are different red papers that I had in the studio. This one is used already, but it's okay, we could still use it. I took also some fabric that I had from a long time ago, from something I made. I don't remember what it was, but I had it there. And then here's a little piece of fabric that I also liked a lot with plaid, and I grabbed that also. And then I had this box full of things. For example, these are petals. These are like rose petals. They're fake, they're not real. But I found them there and I said, oh, I might use these. And then I found some buttons also, see? Some red buttons. And I said, I might use that too for my mask. So I brought them out. I also found some yarn that was red. I found a star, a red star. Okay, and I love red stars. I found bows. So I grabbed that too, some bows just in case I get that inspiration. And then this one is like a bow with metallic stuff that you could like fold into different shapes. So I think this is really cool, and we might use it also for the mask. Remember, everyone's mask is going to be different, okay? So I took that, and then I took more bows that I found. Well, I opened this box, and this is like Pandora's box with everything in it. So I might use these, just for the mask to tie the mask in the back. So these are different things, see, that you might have around the house and that you might want to use. Look, a flower, like a red velvet flower. We might use that one too. So see, if I keep on looking, I will keep on finding. Wow. So let's just leave it at that. Oh, look, some pom-poms, some red pom-poms. So anything that you have from around the house. Oh, this is really cool for like the mask, for here, or for a mouth. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna leave that there too, and we're gonna use it. Okay, a pair of scissors and a glue bottle. White glue will be really good because today you're gonna let the mask dry. Now you're also going to need a plate, a paper plate. Okay. I had this red shiny paper plate, and you could use the red shiny paper plate if you want, or a gold one. But if you have a white one, you could also use a white one. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the back of this gold one. We're gonna use the white part because usually at school you have white plates. These you could only get like at Christmas time. So, but I had it saved, so that's why I had it. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna use this one, okay? Today's class has been inspired by a Norwegian artist, Damsel Frau, which is a woman that works in London, and what she does is just what I have done right here. We're gonna work like her today, okay? I'm gonna learn how to manipulate everything to make a beautiful mask. So what she does is she takes pieces of fabric, of bows, of anything that she has around her house, around her studio, because she saves everything, and then she sits and she starts making a mask. So she puts down on her basic mask, which will be, it's not a paper plate. We're using paper plates because you are children, okay? But she uses another type of fabric, but she makes the same masks. So she starts putting things on her mask and then she puts it on, and she loves making masks because when you put on a mask, you become like that mask, and she likes to act like that mask feels. So you guys could actually do a play in your classroom after you finish your mask, okay? So if you look at her masks, okay, you will see that they have different fabrics, that they have different beads all around, that they have different bows, they have even different things that we can't even imagine. Her parents were artists, and her mother worked with different fabrics. Fabrics is what we make clothes of, and her father was a sculptor. So when she was growing up, she was always looking at art, and all this inspiration when she was little, she is putting now on her beautiful masks, okay? And she sells them to very, very famous people for videos, for photos, for magazines. So art is a craft, art is an art style, and art is also a job that somebody can have. Okay guys, so let's begin doing our mask. The first thing that we're going to do today is take our mask and make some eyes, okay? How do we make the eyes? Very simple. This is what you do. I'm gonna show you how to measure. So if this is the middle of the plate, and you guys could do this because I know that you guys can make a line in the middle of the plate, all right? On one side you need one eye, and on the other side you need to make another eye. More or less by here, your eye needs to be more or less by here and by here. And I know that you could draw that more or less, right? So we're gonna make like two ovals right here. And what you're gonna do is just fold the paper plate like this. See, right where the eye is, you're gonna fold it back like this, and you are going to make like a little triangle. See? Just a little triangle. We're gonna cut better later on, okay? When you have that little triangle, what you do is, with your smaller scissors, you go in and you cut out, just like this, that oval, or that like almond-like shape, because it is more like an almond shape. Now let's look. Whoa, I see you. So now what I'm gonna do to this is, I'm gonna take two bows. For example, these. You could also use yarn, okay, to make, to hold it in the back, to make a bow in the back. But I'm gonna use these two bows because I found them and they were as equally as long. So I'm gonna use them. So this is what you do. On the side of the paper plate, okay, you are going to fold just like this, and you are going to make a little triangle. But this time, we just make a little triangle like that, okay? And the first thing that we're gonna do is put the bow on. So we could tie it to our head. And then from there, we start decorating, okay? So I'm gonna make a bow. Remember, guys, look at this, because I know that you guys are learning how to make a knot. When you wanna make a knot, what you do is you make a hoop like this, and then you fold the actual bow in, see, and you press. Let's do it again so we can make a good knot, okay, and your mask doesn't fall off. So we make a hoop just like this, and we push it through, and now we have a really good knot. And we do the other one. And now I have here my mask that I could tie around my head in the back, right here. See, I could tie it in the back and it stays right there. All right, now what am I gonna do? Start decorating it. I think I wanna start with the hair. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rub this line out so we don't see it, okay? Remember, if you have a line that you don't want to see, you just rub it out, just like that, okay? And then we begin with the hair. Now with the hair, what I want to do is use some paper because I want to make different shapes of hair. So look what I'm gonna do. You guys watch, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to make different types of hair. What you have to do is cut long pieces of paper. Now, I have these two types of reds, two shades of red. So I'm also going to make some red strips from here. I'm gonna cut them out. Okay? And now what I'm gonna make is different types of hair. So if I wanna make like frizzy hair, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fold the paper back and forth and back and forth, back and forth and back and forth. And I'm gonna press it really, really, really well. And you know what I'm gonna do? Ta-da, I have frizzy hair. I'm gonna put the frizzy hair on just like this. Okay, and I'm going to start gluing the frizzy hair on. Okay, so I'm gonna make frizzy hair. I am also going to make some curly hair. Look, if you take your scissors closed, okay, and you take your strip of paper and you press, you make curls. Wow, look at that. And then they're really, 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 really small curls. So you wanna fold them out like this. So they are smaller curls. See, so you can make curls, you can make that type of hair, or you can make even like loops. Look at this. On the head, you can make, see, if you make it frizzy like this, you can make loops. And then you can put loops around here, around the top, with the different types of paper. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and you just watch how I do it, get inspiration, and then you do it yourself, okay? So just watch me. Now, boys and girls, you need to hold down the paper so it could glue down, because if you don't count to 10, it will not stay down. So once you put the glue, you have to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And like that, it will stay down. The paper will stay down, okay? So let's continue. Okay guys, look at this. So now I have the hair, look at that. And the hair goes to my back, see, like this. It will go all the way to the back of my head. So now I've got this awesome hair. If you decide to make the mask the other way around, well, this is the way that it will look. But if you don't have gold plates, then you could always do it like this and it will come out really nice. So let me glue this one back down, and now what we're gonna do is look around your table and see what else you've got, okay? And I see here that I have these petals, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in the hair with these petals that go all around, so it looks like a sunflower type of thing, okay? So now, what do I want to do? I want to make the mouth. And how do I make the mouth? Well, I saw this little piece of fabric right here that I really like. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make a smile, a big smile out of this fabric. So just watch. Okay, so now I have a smiley face. Smiley face there, and this is gluing down. We need to give it time for it to glue down, okay? I'm not gonna glue the smiley face down yet because I want to do more to this. I want to add more things to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it right here, okay? We are just going to think about what we're gonna do next time, all right? And we're gonna let the hair glue down, and then in the next class we are going to finish your mask and my mask, and we're gonna get all these things from around here and we're gonna start putting them all over the place, okay? And make a really cool mask. It doesn't have to look like a face, of course, but we wanted to put things that just look nice to us, okay? Okay guys, so today we have got an inspiration from the artist Damselfrau, and she makes these awesome masks that have a lot of things, a lot of textures on them, and she wears them and she shows them around. They're used for movies, they're used for music videos, they're used for a lot of things. And what we want to do is make a mask with a lot of things, a lot of textures, different textures, rough and smooth and everything. And we want to make it like her, okay? Be inspired by her. So I will see you next time. Save your mask, put your name on it, save it in your classroom. I will see you next time with the hair dried up, and like that we could add more stuff to our mask, and then maybe we could do a little dance with the mask on and become one with the mask, okay? So I'll see you next week. Be good, and remember, creative minds build a better future. Bye bye.